this meeting to order. And I will start this meeting by introducing to those that don't already know or have not met him before. Dr. Brown is our newest board member.
Thank you.
And
Works
so
as
we,
many hours as any
yeah.
other employee here.
Our biggest volunteer and now a board member. Welcome to the board and thank you for being willing to serve as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, very good. Well, we will start then with the consent agenda. All the following items which concern reports and items of a routine nature normally approved at AHA meetings will be approved by one vote unless any trustee desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of the discussion, consideration, and action on the following items. Minutes of the monthly finance meeting on June 16, 2015. Minutes of the monthly trustee meeting on June 16, 2015. And a check report June 8, 2015 through July 7, 2015. I would entertain a motion to approve that consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
A second.
Have a motion by Bo Hannaford, a second by Darlene Sanderson to approve the consent agenda as it was presented. Roll call vote, please.
Brown?
Yes.
Klein?
Yes.
Gasper?
Yes.
Hannaford?
Yes.
Kinsey? Yes. Sanderson?
Yes.
Simon?
Yes.
All right. Next is the CEO's report. Candace?
Just a few highlights from the board report that you received in your packets. Radiology is finally back to scheduling Holter monitors. We do have a new vendor for that. As well as we're back to doing sleep studies 2 nights per month. So I'm currently doing 4 of those a month. And if the need is there and we can do it, we'll move those. We'll try to get more nights. Scott and I kind of talked about that last week when he was here, so we'll see how that's going. Upfront collections is staying steady. Was that just a little bit at 33.9? Angela Corson, as you remember, we hired her for the clinic manager position upstairs. She's doing a great job. One of the things that she's currently working on, Medicare pays for an annual wellness exam for those patients, and she's working on a database to track that and try to get those patients in, trying to be proactive instead of reactive. So we're really excited that she's kind of taken that and running with that because it's an important service and it also can help our revenue as well. So we currently have over 600 Medicare patients in those practices that could benefit from that. So she's working on that. Surgery department has our new anesthesia machine up and running. Back towards the end of June, we, as all 3 of our facilities, participated in the LEPC. It was a local event where we practiced for disaster. And so actually I thought we did a fabulous job. A little surprised. We actually had somebody here. I thought we were just going to practice by ourselves. And somebody walked in with radios and a clipboard, and I was like, hi. Oh, you know, because you just kind of do that stuff on the fly usually. And so once I caught my breath and kept myself from passing out, we did great and did a good job. We figured out that the most things that we were lacking at that point was being able to communicate with the city outside of here because, as you just pointed out, we have very poor cell reception in this room, and this is actually command center. So we're going to work on that. Alan has already had a guy from Eames in to assess the equipment that we have. He actually sets up the cities for them, and so he knows kind of how to get us there, and it's not going to cost a lot of money to do that. So it was a good experience. It was. For the chickens, if they all had to be killed or whatever, but there's an egg shortage. And a month ago, we were paying, $35 a case, and now it's over $85 for a case of eggs. So obviously, that begins to affect other prices as well with things that are made with eggs, so.
Also makes you
how about
wonder
that?
about flu vaccine, because it's grown on eggs, chicken eggs.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe we need
I
to get
wondered
some chicken
about that.
coops over here and raise our own chickens.
Well, I have
Yeah.
21 chickens left at home. 3 were sacrificed to the cat that was running around, but it's all good now, so I don't know how many 21 chickens will lay, but we'll find out. Oh no, they're all females. Anyway, we don't know what they are. Laboratory had their final CLIA inspection in June and did well with that, so we won't see them for a while. Kyle and Bridget were nice enough to come up at the 1st of July and meet with Dr. Hannaford and Dr. Brown to give them a little more information, kind of catch them up to speed on the services that are available through St. Anthony's. And so, other than that, I guess that's my report for that part.
Okay. Any other questions for Candace? If not, I'd entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the, accept the Sheriff Center written report for July 22nd, 2012.
Second.
I have a motion by Terry Klein, a second by Ayla Simon, to approve the Share Medical Center written report for July 21, 2015. Roll call vote, please.
Brown?
Yes.
Klein?
Yes.
Gasper?
Yes.
Hannaford?
Yes.
Kinsey?
Yes.
Sanderson?
Yes.
Simon? Yes.
Next item is review, discussion, and action on employment agreement with Dr. Kurt Smith.
Yay! So, very happy to be able to say that we have presented a contract, and Dr. Smith is interested, and all of you had that contract in your packets and for review. Did anybody have any questions from reviewing that? I was gonna show you a picture of him. There's his picture and his fiancee, Teresa. Kevin and I met with them, I don't know, it's probably been a few weeks ago. And then the subcommittee, that helps us with recruiting of the board, was able to interview him, and I think he will do well here. He would be available to be here mid-September. We'd be planning on putting him down in Dr. Berry's old clinic down there. So, be happy to try to answer any questions that you might have.
Is the contract pretty standard contract that we offer physicians?
This would be the contract that any physician going forward we would offer.
Okay.
The current contracts that we have in place are different. This is modeled after what St. Anthony uses on their employee physicians. So Rick has looked at the contract, and although he's not here tonight, I did send it to him a couple weeks ago, and he has reviewed it and made the changes, suggested changes to it, so it looked good.
Any other questions? Family practice doctor, something that has been needed, especially after Dr. Barrett's leaving. Can help out in a much needed area also in the ER, to relieve Dr. Kinsey and Dr. Self. Sounded very eager and wanting to work. Sound like a good fit, and has a lot of years of service yet to provide.
helpful. He's delivered a lot of babies, so that'll be a great addition.
He even talked about, you know, if we wanted to or could do possibly some free,
Maybe looking at working with someone out of Enid so that we could provide maybe the first, you know, 23 weeks, 28 weeks, something like that, and then turn them over. Yeah, he's interested in doing that, so that's something we'll explore. They could have those first few months here and not have to drive, so that's exciting. He would like to perform some like colposcopies or leak procedures for females to do women's health things, so that's good.
You feel like he wants to be part of this community, to come in to stay for
Yes,
a while?
I think so. And he actually brought that up in his interview. He's not looking for somewhere to stay just 3 years. I mean, he offered that without, you know,
being
prompted. He said, I'm looking for somewhere to plant some roots and become a part of the community and, you know, be here for a very long time.
Any other questions?
I know you'd also mentioned something about setting up some kind of VA type, assistance program, and there's, I think they've got something over in Union right now, for folks that can make it all the way up to Wichita or Hamilton City can go for some services, so he's got some background.
He's done that before.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice.
Well, if there are no other questions, I would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we go ahead and take action on offering the employment agreement with Dr. Smith.
I think if I were Rick, I would tell you that.
Which you're not, Rick.
That you need to reword that. To like an approve or disapprove.
You approve
I
the
approve
employment, or the,
Employment agreement with Dr.
agreement.
Smith.
There we go.
Effective as of.
Well, I don't think you have to say effective as
Okay.
of, because he'll have to
We're
sign it.
gonna offer the
and-
contract.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion by Terry Klein, a second by Bo Hannaford to offer an employment agreement with Dr. Kurt Smith. Roll call vote, please.
Brown.
Yes.
Klein.
Yes.
Gasper.
Yes.
Hannaford.
Yes.
Kinsey. Yes. Sanderson.
Yes.
Slim. Yes.
All right. Very good.
A little excitement here.
Okay.
When do you think we'll know something?
You
Don't
want
want
me
to sound anxious. Oh,
Do
no.
you want me to decorate?
A robocall.
We can let you know tomorrow. How about that? All right, next item is the CFO's report. Kevin?
Sure. Well, for the month of June, we posted $1,612,940. That was a $21,603 increase compared to the prior month. The hospital was the only entity that actually seen a decrease in gross revenue in June. It decreased by $16,345. The nursing home revenue increased by $23,304, and the homestead increased by $14,644. Patient days were almost identical between June and May. We had 76 in June compared to 77 in May. Hospice, we had 140 visits in June compared to 132 in May. Office visits were actually up for June. We had 1,215 office visits compared to 1,169 in May. And also, we increased 5.3 patient days in the nursing home. We went from 48.1 to 53.4. So nursing home also was a lot busier. Contractuals, less bad debts, and charity care was 56.1% of gross patient revenue. We wrote off $112,694 to salaries and wages for June was $499,752, which is an increase of $18,253 compared to prior month. We did have a net operating loss, $192,421, and a net loss, for the whole month, even after sales tax of $183,603. We did continue to have, cash on hand of $368,677, which is 11 days. Accounts receivable, for the hospital decreased, which is, by $103,633. We're down to 58.7 days gross and 43.3 days net. Accounts payable, for June was $599,732 days, or $32, which represents 42.6 days of operating expense. If you flip over, page 2 of the, of course, the 6-month comparative, the reasons that we've seen some of the increases in the expenses is in the contractual allowances, like I said, was 56%. But part of that was due to, we went back, we had some old client billing accounts that we had to adjust off. They were part of the old conversion stuff. There was $43,000 that we had to just adjust off as a one-time adjustment. And the other line item that made the loss a little bit larger than usual is the charity care, which is okay, we gave away $32,000 with charity care during the month, but normally in a normal month, we only give away $9,000. So those both affected the bottom line. The other line item that was larger than usual was the supply expense. It was up, about $44,000. But $27,000 of that was due to an adjustment to inventory, the inventory count at the end of the year, in both pharmacy, dietary, as well as in our actual inventory itself. Dietary and pharmacy only count once a year, so it's whatever is the changes of that is that issue. Inventory for the actual inventory itself is a perpetual inventory, so it's done, but we have to make an adjustment. But all that being said, we actually had an adjustment to the negative $27,737. Pharmacy had more drugs than what they had on hand the prior year when we did the count. We did have some issues in our actual inventory downstairs. We had with our purchasing director being out, some with some illnesses, and some other people taking stuff in and out, we had some issues there. But we're going to do another count here in about 6 months and look to see what that is. But it was more of a conversion factor of when they were receiving stuff in, they was doing it, not sending it out correctly. So we did look at that. If we look on page 4, you can see for the year we were up about, for all facilities, about $2.5 million in gross revenue. Net revenue was at $900,000, so our net revenue for the year was $10,469,704. We spent $13,112.44, or $44. We lost $1,672,593 from operations, but with sales tax for all 3 facilities doing it was $182,507 loss. The next sheet is the hospital, page 5. Page 6, you can see where most of the increase in revenue actually came from the hospital, more than the nursing home and the homestead, and $700,000 more net income as far as that goes. The hospital itself for the year, after sales tax, made $11,781 prior to the audit. And the auditors will be out here at the end of August to do their audit, and we'll should have a report in a couple months after that. The next couple of sheets is the nursing home. One of the positive things is with the increase in patients' census and stuff, we only lost $9,272 from operating income, but with the city contribution of the water, we ended up losing $8,247 for the month. So that was actually probably one of the better months, but the increase in census made that possible. But for the year, the way it stands, the nursing home looks like they are at a loss of $310,832. The homestead, if you turn over to page 10, you can see that for the year to date, they should make $116,545. So we're actually at positive. Page 11 and 12 is just your accounts receivable. Really nothing unusual there. Everything seems to be working fine. In our next month report, we did take over the business office internally July 1st, and that seems to be running well. We have not had any issues, so we seem to be doing fine.
And how much money did that save us again?
That'll save us $10,000 a month or $120,000 a year by doing it ourselves.
We'll start seeing that when we get
That's
our
starting in
financials
July.
this next.
Yeah, starting in 14 is just your balance sheet. Pages 15 through 19 is all your statistical summaries, so, for the last 3 years. Anything to answer for you all, through there?
Why do we have this slight increase on the salaries and wages from of 18,000?
It is due to, part of it's due to the adjustment for the accrual for vacations. We only do that once a year.
Okay.
And so, that was probably the majority of it,
That makes sense.
because our system doesn't do vacation accruals except at the end of the year.
Okay.
And figure that, so.
Kevin, I'm curious,
Sure.
on the Blue Cross contractual, significantly more than last year. Is that because you have more Blue Cross volume, or did your contract change, or?
I think, one of it is, when the auditors came out last year, our contractual adjustment for Blue Cross Blue Shield was not high enough. And so they had me to move that and move forward. If you look, actually, our net contractual stuff actually kind of increased overall, but it was due to not necessarily volume, but just the adjustments they when we move forward with the contractual adjustments.
Are there any other questions for Kevin? If not, we'll move on. Kevin, thank you for your report. Next is the Medical Staff Executive Committee, Chief of Staff, Dr. Elizabeth Kinsey.
So the medical staff met on July 9th. It was a relatively short meeting. We actually discussed some methods to evaluate patients with sleep apnea, including our new radiology service. The same one that does the Holter monitor has a home system in place that we can order for people who maybe don't need to or can't afford the full in-hospital sleep study. Some insurances will accept a home sleep study done, read by a sleep doctor. So we can do some of those too, and that's a new thing that we can do through the hospital, which might make it easier for some people. The medical staff credentialing committee met, and so I'm gonna go through those two recommendations for appointment. From the credentialing committee, I move that we appoint to courtesy staff Thomas Hatley, MD, for family practice. He is going to be working in our emergency room and be a hospitalist on weekends. He's one of the local tenants.
We have a motion by Dr. Kinsey. We have a second by Hala Simon to appoint to courtesy staff Thomas Hatley, MD, family practice. Roll call vote, please.
Brown?
Yes.
Klein?
Yes.
Casper?
Yes.
Hannaford?
Yes.
Kinsey?
Yes.
Sanderson?
Yes.
Simon? Yes.
And then I also move that we approve the reappointment to courtesy staff of Amanda LaBrecca, MD, for endocrinology. She's a tele-endocrinologist from Singing.
Second.
We have a motion by Dr. Kinsey, a second by Darlene Sanderson to reappoint to courtesy staff Amanda LaGreca, MD, Next, Harley, you got the coffee report.
Okay. We finally got the token system live. Here are some of the samples. And that's kind of the new token system. It's got instructions on it, and then just go online and enter the set token on the cloud. And we're gonna try it out and see how it works. See if it's the same response rate as the paper ones, or if it's better, or if it's worse. And if it's worse, I'm assuming we'll go back to the paper ones then. And then also our coffee report from June's meeting was, everything was pretty much okay. If they were gonna do corn product. Next month. And I went to a case management seminar at the beginning of June. And it was very informative. Does anybody have any questions? And the satisfaction surveys for the week that happened on the day. And they were all pretty good, I think. Except for wait times, which we were working on trying to figure out how to work that on urgent care.
How much of that do we think is just an education to people? I mean, I saw a deal on the internet this weekend, the average wait time in an urgent care is 2.5 hours. And, I mean, ours isn't that long. Is it?
Most of the time, not that.
I mean, if we said an average wait time,
Probably less than that, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
For right now, but I don't know how many, I don't know what our average day is.
Depends on what
Yeah.
season it is.
if it's flu season, it's gonna be probably rather high. I think,
When you see by appointment and by walk-in, that's kind of tricky as far as wait time. Assuming people show up for their appointments, if they, and I don't know what the ratio is there, appointments, you know, compared to just walk-ins, but I always think of an urgent care as a walk-in. I think
Right.
probably the majority of people do. But that would affect wait time for the walk-in.
all right, are there any questions for Harley? If not, Harley, thank you. Next, improvement to patient care.
That's that report Dr. Kinsey was talking about, that we go over the contracts, and I think all of them were compliant, and
Talk about none.
Yep.
All compliant.
With bubbles.
And, champagne, and we're gonna, anyway, and then we have a co-trip with the Homestead scheduled for August 13th to go south, see them. Looks like there's gonna be about, 13 maybe. So, we're looking forward to that.
What have you done to them, Rita?
That's very
small.
supervision.
Yeah, last
Yeah.
time.
All I did was just open the door for the opportunity, so. And something exciting, I think, Lynn has come to me and talked about some different ideas for marketing. And I think those things are, we had selfie day today, so everybody's going around and trying to get, we've got all the signed papers and we have new selfies, so watch your phone, you may have to empty it. Don't tell them what you'll get. I think that's it. I know August is going to be big for us. That is our 50th anniversary. So we're gonna have, come and go, probably a couple of hour things. I've found old, picture albums and different things, and I think we might have a story. If there's any other ideas anybody might have, it would be nice to get an old bed from 1965 and find an old nurse to dress up and make somebody be a patient about 1965. But we won't do that. I do have new admissions coming. We have lost a couple the last couple of days. And the most important thing is we have our friends from the state. They walked in on Monday, and we'll know by the end of the week how we fare with that. It's what we need to when we go on. Any questions?
None? Thank you, Rita. Next, the homestead report. Kelly?
Homestead had a pretty good month in June, finally had an increase we hadn't seen for a while. We're still doing better than the previous year, but we had an increase much more last year, or this month. And, it was slight, but it was good. Looks like we're gonna be able to maintain that. We did have, a couple living there that, had moved out for the spouse to go on hospice, and,
Bridget, St. Anthony's report.
Okay. Just a few things, and I think I mentioned last time that we were going to do the residency presentation, and we did that last week, and everything went well. And we had about a 45-minute span, and there's 25 plus residents in the room, first through fourth year. So, and it's interesting because a lot of them are interested in OB. There's lots of questions about OB, so I don't know if they're kind of exploring that, or I don't know. I thought it was interesting because a lot of, they usually specialize completely. They don't do POB so much anymore, but this kind of group coming through for whatever reason is interested in POB. So, but it was good. We were able to do all the presentations, and Cher sent a very nice presentation to us. So, we also posted that into their, I'm not sure exactly what they call it, it's their little intranet for the residents, so they can access that at any time. And we also went ahead and kind of summarized that into like a one-page for the newsletter, so that it would go out there. And just because we presented any practice opportunities, but we also presented moonlighting opportunities. So we want to try to do a little summary each month and get it in our newsletters to kind of keep it in their mind. And I think I mentioned last time that we get people publicly to go for them. So I think it's a good first step. Like I said, it's in Review first, of course. So I could tell the ones that were already committed somewhere because they were kind of working on their computers and different things. But at least half of them were, engaged, asking questions. So I thought it was a very good start. So I'm hoping, particularly some moonlighting opportunities will come out of that, so that they can actually come into the facilities and get exposed to your community in your hospitals. So, and just a little update on our Saints First network, and we did add Sayer Hospital, and they officially got all their paperwork signed back to us, so we'll be rolling out the Saints First network to them and at their medical staff meeting in August, and they'll participate in telemedicine as well, and then we'll develop, whatever other opportunities that they would like to explore with us. And we'll also be talking to them about joining our CIO, which helps fill, our map is filling up in Northwest Oklahoma, so we're proud of that. We have a good footprint in Northwest Oklahoma. And there's a couple of other hospitals that have kind of talked to us as well. I think people are understanding that it's going to be hard in the next couple of years if there's not an alignment and just some help on how you participate in all these contractual things that are going to happen within healthcare. So, we're glad that, with our help of our friends, certainly, because it's them that go out and say about us if they contact us and want to know more about our network. And on that note, I had visited with the CEOs last month about putting just together a document that kind of outlines kind of all the things we do in our network, because sometimes when people ask, you forget, because we work on so many different things at any given time, and you forget all the things that you can collaboratively. Obviously, we have a contract that says these are the things that are offered, but this is a list of things that we are actively doing in our network. So I just sent those out to the CEOs for final approval, but I just wanted you to know that those are available if anybody ever approaches.
Is it okay if I go ahead and send that out to them?
Absolutely. You might look over it just to be sure
Okay.
there's, or you might want to start the things that you're
Okay.
participating in. I'm trying to make it global so it will work for all of the affiliates, but we just kind of categorize it so you can kind of have an idea of what, as what we are currently working on right now. Like I said, we may have left out a few things here and there, but it was, like I said, when I started getting asked about it, I was like, I started listing them off, and I'm like, I can't even think of all the things that we do. So we do a lot of things together, which we're proud of, and so we want to be sure that we have that, at least that tool that you can reference if you needed to.
next city council report, Bo?
We had a very short meetings, just routine approvals, so really unless there's questions. not
Did it
much
go
to add.
pretty smooth without the mayor there?
Real smooth.
Yeah. Understand. No.
He was missed.
All right, thank you. I do not, Chairman's report. I might just report to you, those of you that did not know, Steve Knox,